What's up, King Mo?
Chilling, man, chilling.
Yeah? Where am I calling you? Where are you located?
I'm located in Coral Springs, Florida.
Nice, nice. So I want to talk to you a little bit, King Mo, about how you got into the fight game. Like, I want to hear about, you growing up, maybe your first street fight. What brought you into, deciding that you wanted to be a professional fighter?
Really, man, when I was growing up, wasn't no professional fighting. It was only boxing. That's the thing we watched. Wasn't no MMA. It was about throwing hands, you know what I'm saying? And I got in a lot of fights growing up. Every kid did, I feel like. If you wasn't fighting, you wasn't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you want to be the baddest kid, you know what I'm saying, growing up. You want to be the kid that can be beat up. And that's what we all tried to be. For me, that's what a normal kid was like.
I like that. Growing up, was there a moment when you decided that you wanted to do this professionally? Like, can you give us that moment, give us that timeline? Man,
I'm gonna be real with you. There was no moment, because growing up, fighting like this wasn't an option. I'm 37 years old. I'm a little older, you know what I'm saying? So like, growing up, everyone wanted to be like Larry Holmes, Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler. They wouldn't be like them. So there was no Hoist Gracie until I was a freshman in high school, something like that. I was in high school, I believe. You know what I'm saying? And I heard the name Hoist Gracie, and I was like, "Who's that?" And they said some guy that he taps people out, and I was like, "What's that?" I didn't know what a tap out was. I knew what submission was in pro wrestling. And that's what I figured out. It was a tap out. And my first thing was, can he beat Mike Tyson? And my friend was like, yeah. And I said, how big was he? My boy was like, he looks Mexican, but they say he's Brazilian. He's a small, skinny dude. And I was like, nah, there's no way he's going to beat Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson will break his ribs, knock him out. That's what I thought until I started watching it. And I realized, like, okay, you have to learn how to do jiu-jitsu and wrestling. So really, wrestling is what got me involved in all this. I started wrestling at the age of 16. And when I was wrestling, I'd see the fights in Japan, the fights over in America, everywhere. And I started seeing the wrestlers was who was winning. And that's when it kind of clicked. I was like, maybe I might want to wrestle, win the Olympics, and then maybe do some pro wrestling and some fighting. But I don't know if fighting will be around still, because at that time, it was called NHB, No Holds Barred. It went from no holds barred to Valley to no holds barred to cage fighting to now we call it mixed martial arts.
So, someone like myself, like right now, I'm going through a breakup, right? And last night it just happened. It's fresh, and I want to tap into your mentality. I want to learn from you. And how do I keep my sanity? And for all the people that are watching this, that are going through shit, that want to tap into, because a lot of people out there, they don't have that superpower mentality. They're going through shit, whatever it be, whatever their life unfolds. How do people get to your mental state? Like, how could you give advice to people like myself, to people watching this, to really get their mental state to where you are?
Well, if you're going through a breakup, I'll tell you something that the great Phil Baroni, the New York badass, told me. The New York badass Phil Baroni told me, man, F her. If you win, that takes care of everything. Because girls love winners. The world loves winners. So if you go out there and win, that's how everything's taken care of. If you lose, then guess what? You're going to be one lonely loser, because your girl will be with somebody else, and you'll be alone, pouting. And Phil Baroni told me that. And Phil Baroni's the man. He's a legend in this fight game.
I like that. So what about people that are going through maybe not a breakup, but they're just going through life, and they wanna really step their game up? Are you saying that for them that they should just push through it and think like a winner and be a winner and go out there and win?
Can't be a victim, man. Because when it comes down to it, your situation will be bad, but someone always out there is worse. So all you can do is move forward.
Are you doing anything that's out of the ordinary, or taking any sort of supplements, anything that you can give us some input on that people might find interesting?
Well, I haven't smoked weed in about 4 weeks, 5 weeks. So that's interesting. And I'm having to eat more. You have to keep my weight up. You know, I have hyperthyroidism, so I have to eat. You know what I'm saying? I have to eat more because my metabolism spins overdrive. So I have to just keep on eating.
Is there anything you want to talk about today? Anything at all that you want to let the fans know, or anything you want to say?
Hey, all the fight fans out there, y'all support somebody that's doing something good, and go out there and cheer for all fighters. We're out there putting our lives on the line to satisfy y'all's needs, y'all's entertainment needs, that is.
Is there somebody that you really look up to as a fighter? Like, do you have an idol?
Yeah, my mama. Because like fighting ain't just a physical thing. You know, it's not just a literal thing, because everybody fights for something. We all fight for something. You know what I'm saying? Some people fight to get to work. You know what I'm saying? Some people are fighting to get to this country. You know what I'm saying? So we all fight in some way, in one way or another.
What are you fighting for?
Now, I'm fighting honestly, to me, I'm fighting to get paid, and I'm fighting for fun, have fun. You know what I'm saying? Because like really, I've already done what I can for my family, but right now I'm just fighting because it's fun to me. You know what I'm saying? It's a paycheck. It's the American dream. I'm doing something I love to do, and I'm getting paid for it. It's a passion.
Do you ever get in the cage and question why the fuck you're there?
No, because I know I'm there because it's my job. My job is fighting, so I'm there to get paid by fighting this other man. I'll fight anybody. I fight guys that weigh 260 pounds. You know what I'm saying? And I'm about 210. You know what I'm saying? I fight guys. My first fight, the guy weighed 264 pounds. I weighed in with my clothes on to be heavier. And that was my first fight on a week notice. I knew I was there. I was there to go out there and fight this man for this paycheck.
Is there anything that, you know, after the fight game is over, what would you like to do? Are you going to be a commentary? Do you have any plans for when it's time to hang up the trunks?
Well, when my fight career is over with, I'm probably gonna be coaching, but I also want to do some mentoring and just like some type of charity activism. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to give back because a lot of people gave to me. My mama came from a different country, and if it wasn't people like, you know, good Samaritans out there, I don't know where I'd be. They helped my mama out when she needed it, and you know that's why it's time for me to give back. So I like to give back.
I like that. I like that. Listen, Mo, thank you so much for coming on Perform today.
I appreciate y'all, man.